We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. It should be a good Diamond Dynasty matchup tonight between the All-Stars and the Twins. It's a battle of elite pitchers next on MLB Network. Now in the box, Ichiro Suzuki. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The right fielder, Ichiro
First
Suzuki.
offering on its way. This one's flared out toward left. Martinez coming on, but he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. Now to the plate, Matt Holliday. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Matt
Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. Suzuki aboard here at first with nobody out. Popped him up. Bell trying to get there. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So a runner at first with one man gone, and in steps Big Frank. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit in the air down the right field line. Meadows sprinting after it, and he makes the catch in the corner. So striding forward now, Steve Finley, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Runners on the move for second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into. Stepping up now, Steve Finley. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For San Francisco.
First delivery to him on the way.
Steve Finley.
And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. Kershaw, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
Batting third.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring up the former World Series champ, MVP, and Rookie of the Year, Buster Posey. Fastball in there for a called strike. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
And he fouls this one off. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms. Digging in, Steve Finley. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The center fielder.
Lifted the other way to left center. On the move is Martinez. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. So the base is empty here with one away. And up next, it'll be Tim Anderson. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. Skied into straightaway right. Meadows has it in his tracks. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. So bases are empty here with two gone. And up next, the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
Standing in, Ryan Braun. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Grandal is off at first with two away. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball two. Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1. The 3-1 pitch. Fastball too low, and that's ball 4. 2 men on, 2 out, and here comes an important cog in the big red machine, Joe Morgan. Scooped up on the backhand, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is. Here's J.D. Martinez. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
No balls and 1 strike. 0-1 pitch on its way. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
I mean, that's a classic case of coming off your backside right there. He lost his entire back leg, was out in front, couldn't keep his hands back.
He throws him on the breaking ball that time. Trevor Story becomes out number 2 this inning. Fouled off. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
Ground ball foul down the left side. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. So digging in now, Clayton Kershaw. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd.
The pitcher, Clayton.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Martinez has a read on it. 1 out. In now, Ichiro Suzuki. A base hit in his first trip.
Suzuki.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Here now the 2-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Played on the backhand. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. Now at the plate, Matt Holliday. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Suarez is right there. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is into the box. Eugenio Suarez
Leading off.
First delivery to him on the way.
The third baseman.
In there for strike 1.
0-1.
Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Meadows can be considered a bit of a one-dimensional hitter, I guess, in terms of making contact. He tends to see the ball out of right-handed pitchers' hands well, but doesn't seem to pick up the left-handers at the same level. Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Good battle. Count remains full.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Throw to first will take care of him. Score at 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting ninth, The pitcher.
Here it comes.
Jack Flaherty.
Nope.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
My bet is he's getting the take sign now on 2-0. If he's having a hard time throwing strikes to the pitcher, you might as well let him work himself into trouble.
And this misses as well. Ball 4. And he's walked the opposing pitcher on 4 pitches.
The center fielder,
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, strike 1. And this one gets away. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Flaherty leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt. Now at the plate, Frank Thomas, as we begin the top of the 4th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Popped up. Story is under it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. Dig his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. One and one.
1 strike.
Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time. So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring in the left fielder, Ryan Braun. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one into. Here's Carlos Correa now. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
The second baseman, Carlos Correa.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2. Heading out toward shallow right. Suzuki moves over. 1 out. 1 away now. Here's the catcher, Buster Posey. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled away. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Oh, and 2. The count to Posey. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Grandal gathers, and the throw is wide. So just one away still as he gets on base after some poor defense following the strikeout. So one gone in the inning here with a runner at third. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole, 0-2.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Finley is there now, and he has it, 2 gone. Into the box now, Trevor Story. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, he failed to pull on 3 pitches. Pretty much a wasted AB.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Into the box now, Joe Morgan. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
The second baseman.
First offering on its way.
Morgan.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that is through into right field for a single. Digging in, Clayton Kershaw. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here's a look over to first. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Throw over to the bag, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Morgan on at first, nobody out. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside, 1-2 now.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
Open to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Still a ball and 2 strikes. In the dirt here. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. A runner at first with no outs here. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
A line shot to third base. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the 1 out. From the belt, kicks and deals. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Martinez is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the 2nd out. Digging in once again, Matt Holliday. He was a ground out victim last time up. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Meadows is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Stepping into the box, Josh Bell. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Slider, and that thing comes in at 89 on the radar gun. A ball and 2 strikes now.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Now batting, the third
infield
baseman.
in the overshift here now. The pitch. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. On the ground to the left side. Anderson brings it in. Throw on to first will take care of him, and Kershaw is in control now, 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and Austin Meadows will be the next at bat. Kershaw into the windup. Here he comes, 0-1. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
Hey, after that terrible swing, you find yourself down 0-2. Step out, deep breath, adjust the batting gloves, flip a coin, and go all in on something.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Around second now and headed for third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Jack Flaherty, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. A late swing on the slider, and quickly it's 0-2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself.
And that's going to get the job done. It's a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. Back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Steve Finley. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Flaherty, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the... Coming to the plate now, Frank Thomas. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
The first baseman, Frank.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Story ranging into the outfield, but he won't get there. It falls in. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And stepping in is the center fielder, Steve Finley. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Finley is there. And that's the first out of the inning. So a runner at first now with 1 away. And up next it'll be Tim Anderson. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Finley is there, 2 gone. Stepping into the box, Yasmani Grandal. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Into right field, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Ready for another chance? Ryan Braun. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Ready with the 1-2. Slider laid off for a ball. Thomas at second. Grandal at first. 2 out in the inning. And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
So coming to the plate, Joe Morgan. He singled his last time up. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Here's the 1-1. And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch. The 2-1 pitch. In there, and it's even now, 2-2.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's now a 2-1 ball game. Riding in once again, Clayton Kershaw. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Martinez has a read on it, and they'll avoid the big inning as he makes. Ready once again, Carlos Correa. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
The second baseman, Carlos.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
High in the air out to center field. Finley is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Buster Posey. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. Swing and a miss, got him reaching. Grandal puts the tag on him, and there's 2 out. At the plate, J.D. Martinez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front.
I don't know if this is great deception by the pitcher, great arm action, or just bad offensive.
Picks it up. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Touché, sir. So striding in, Ichiro Suzuki, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
Suzuki.
Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Settling in now, Matt Holliday. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. Looking up is Finley. Gone! And you know what they say, just late be great.
Now batting.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Frank Thomas.
Now a ball popped up, but room and foul ground for the catcher Posey. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Striding in, Steve Finley. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. Popped up. Story waits on it. And that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Standing in, Trevor Story. He's a diamond player with some serious wheels. He excels in several areas, but is best known for his incredible speed. 1-0 the count. 2-0. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Finley going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Digging in the switch hitter, Josh Bell. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. Soft liner towards center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. So a runner at first now with one away. And into the batter's box next, a guy who's developed into one of the big-time power hitters in the league, Eugenio Suarez.
Textbook pitching performance.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. Looking up is Finley. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So the bases are clear now following the home run. And next it'll be the outfielder, Austin Meadows. Popped him up. Braun has a play. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. Xander Bogaerts will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Xander Bogaerts.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Steve Finley. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Stepping up to the plate, Carlos Correa. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Joe Morgan at second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Hector Neris has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And up next, the switch hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble. From the stretch. Popped him up. Posey over to his right. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Now batting, Ryan Braun. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit. Digging into.
Second baseman, Joe Morgan. Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. He's set and the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
The 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Finley is there. And that's the second out of the inning. Cliff Floyd will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Pinch hitting with Floyd.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
0-1's the count.
Anderson over at second. Braun on at first with 2 down. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here. 0-2.
Nope.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Here's the 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. Trevor Hoffman is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Ready for another shot now, Buster Posey. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Behind 0-2 now. Ready with another 0-2. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
No left fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, and maybe the best changeup in the game right there, folks, as Hoffman gets ahead 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. 1 out, nobody on. Hit the other way out toward right field. Suzuki has a play, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Now at the plate, Trevor Story. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set. Here it comes. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, he has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Fly ball into straightaway left. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Striding into the box, Ichiro Suzuki. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. That's lifted the other way out to left. Martinez has a read on it. 1 out. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Matt Holliday, who went deep last time up.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
And he'll reach second now with 1 away. So a big spot here, and stepping in, Frank Thomas. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. The 1-0. And that swung on. It's down 1-1.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a great
off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now. Back up the middle. Story picks it up. On to first, and the throw goes right by him. Hitter Cody Bellinger will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Liam Hendricks takes over on the mound in a tie ball game. There is 1 gone here in the top of inning number 9. In there for strike 1, 0-1. He's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. This is on the ground over to first. A play at the plate. Oh, and the tag will get him at home plate as that keeps the ball game tied.
The bat under second.
Digging in and looking for more, Tim Anderson. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1. Called strike 0-2.
Hey, that's case in point right there. He thought that was going to hollow out his rib and then threw
it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that in. Digging in, Josh Bell. He's got it. Tim Anderson is going to come in and pinch hit here, as he's the potential winning run here in the bottom half of inning number 10. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And here's a slider. Strike three called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Steve Finley. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Into the corner and slicing foul. Bases are empty, one man out. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And this one will bounce into the wall. The relay, and he'll get there at third, and now the winning run's only 90 feet away with just one out. So digging in with a chance to win it here, Carlos Correa. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. The 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Well, he's hoping to be a hero and drive in the winning run, but that swing tells me he's a little too amped up. You don't chase it.
That ball's down, and in comes the winning run. And they're going to walk off as winners. They've taken it here in extra innings.
Here now is our final line score. First for your victorious home.